So I want to come on here and say something. Because oh shoot, I want to come on here and say something. And obviously everybody's seeing what's going on with LeBron and Stephen A. Um, when it comes to LeBron and Stephen A, I don't want to really get into the thing between them. I will say this though. I'll say this. One thing I say about the whole LeBron Stephen A thing is my thing is like why LeBron even waste his time? You know what I'm saying? Like it just feel like why bring that spectacle on? You know what I'm saying? Like why are you going out of your way to confront people at Lakers games? Yeah, this is what I do say. Why are you taking a personal matter and making it public? You know, I think that's the thing too. Why don't and I understand Stephen A. I still understand what clip like where did Stephen A. make it past? I mean, I guess he may say some stuff like past. I don't remember him saying stuff. I don't watch Stephen A. So I don't know. But I love to know what exactly he said for LeBron to do that. LeBron still hasn't said quote or this clip or posted a clip say, "Oh, this is what it was," or he said this. I mean, he didn't. I want to see exactly what he said. First of all, second of all, I get Stephen A. made it public, but What did they always said growing up? You don't ever stoop down to nobody's level. If somebody want to do that, okay, that's fine. If that's how you're gonna act. Let them act like that. If you're gonna bring stuff and bash people in public, that's fine. My character, I'm better than that. I'm not gonna stoop on your level. I just feel LeBron stooped down to Stephen A's level when you could have easily said, hey, you know what? You may bring it public. I'm not going to come out here and just try to make a scene out of you or this kind of stuff. I understand because what they always say, two wrongs don't make a right. Stephen A, quote unquote, bashing LeBron as a father. If he did do that, and honestly, if he did do it, it was done in public because he's on a show, one of the popular shows in America when it comes to sports, if not the most popular. I get it. So I get like that. That's public. He brought it to public, but I just feel like LeBron being a bigger person, right? Like being a bigger person. Like, hey, I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna stoop down to your level to try and make myself look, to put it out in public. I'm gonna be a bigger person and I'm gonna handle this in private. We can meet in private, but I'm not gonna stoop to your level and try to bash people in public, try to make an example out of you, and that because that's the first thing I didn't like. And I don't like Stephen A. If that is true that he did that, I don't. I think the same thing for him. But I think the same thing for him. You don't bring that in a public light. I think both sides. I said two wrongs. They both in the wrong to me. So like it both could have been handled better. When this could have been in private. Steve. It's been brought to public. And that kind of stuff. I just believe in being a bigger person, and I always just because somebody does something. Oh, well, now I could do it too. And I'm gonna make an example out of you. I just think private matters. Things that are really personal, you should be handled in private, not public, because just personally, honestly, is how it should be. The next thing I want to talk about is when it comes to somebody said, that's why I really want to come on here and talk about. Somebody said, oh, well, this is why the ratings are down because the discourse, this is what's on TV. The discourse on the NBA is horrible. That's why nobody was. Let me tell you something right now. That is not why the ratings are down. So for all you basketball fans, I'm a basketball fan. I'm a football fan. I'm a sports fan. That's the best way for me to put it. I'm a fan of a lot of different sports. So but for all you NBA fans, I want to make it. Well, it's the way the game is covered. It's the analysts. The analysts so suck. They're so bad. They talk about the sport in a horrible light. People don't watch. That is the biggest lie I've ever heard. I've never once heard somebody say, yeah, I don't watch basketball because the analyst. They don't watch basketball because it's not entertaining to them. That is why. I just think it's a big, massive excuse for Adam Silver. Because every year we tell how the product stinks and we have all these problems with the NBA and nothing changes. He makes no changes to the NBA. He just changed the All-Star game after we've been begging for years. The officiating. We, we are in 2025, and we've got players pump faking and leaning in. Everybody sees it where they shoot, they fake the shot, and then the guy jumps at him and lean in and go like that, and they get a foul. We're still going through that. It still ain't been fixed. That's supposed to. It's supposed to be an offensive foul. It's still not an offensive foul. Actually, that's getting called as a defensive foul every single time. I just saw it yesterday, I think, with Luca or something like that. Like, it's just getting ridiculous. They do the same thing in college. Like, I'm tired of this whole narrative about, oh, well, analysts ain't covering the game. Let me tell you something. People don't watch for analysts. Yes, the people want to hear what analysts have to say to give their own perspective, that kind of stuff, who are knowledgeable in the sport, that kind of stuff. But ain't nobody ever didn't watch a sport or watch a game because, man, I was gonna watch that NBA game, but the analysts just, oh, they're just so bad these days. The analysts don't do nothing for you watching the actual sport. People don't. An analyst, however the sport's being analyzed doesn't change whether how entertaining the sport is, or the sport's entertaining or not. Nobody watches football and says, "Oh my gosh, I'm watching because of the analyst," or "I'm not watching because the way the sport is covered is so good or so bad." Like, people are gonna watch whether it's entertaining or not. Give a damn about analysts. They're just there to kind of give you that, because it's like somebody, if you were to go to, it's like analysts are good because they do it for a long, and they do it for a long, and they're very knowledgeable. It's just like, so if you're not knowledgeable in sports like that, you don't, you know what I'm saying, you want to keep up, that's what it's good for, or you want to hear other people have to say, like other perspectives, that's what it's good for. But again, no one comes on and says, yeah, I'm not watching NBA. I've never heard anybody in my life. I don't think I ever will hear anybody in my life. And I dare somebody to tell me they ever heard anybody later say, yeah, I didn't watch the NBA because the way the sport's being analyzed is horrendous, and the way the sport's being talked about is horrendous. The reason why the sport's being talked about in a horrendous way is because nothing's getting fixed. Adam Silver, that is, it's just the biggest cop out for Adam. It's what it is. It's the biggest that they're giving a big cop out to Adam Silver. Flat out, what it is. That's what they're doing. They're giving the biggest cop out to Adam Silver, and that's all. That's all they're doing. It's just a cop out for Adam Silver because he's not fixing what people have problems with. People will tell you what you need to do to improve in life and whatever you do, especially like as NBA commissioner. People will tell you. Social media tells you what you need to improve. If you don't improve on it, your sport's gonna decline. It's simple as that. If you don't make it, if you don't give people what they want, they're not gonna watch. It's like any TV show or any movie. We all saw Snow White. It bombed. If you don't give people what they want, they don't have to give you their money or their time. And that's exactly what they're doing to the NBA. Flat out what it is. I'm sorry. But all this analyzation and well, the sports that being analyzed the way it needs to be, that's why the ratings are down, is a big cop out for Adam Silver, and it's an excuse for Adam Silver at the end of the day. He's the problem with the NBA for not fixing his issues. He still didn't figure out how to fix the All Star game. He just started changing All Star game this year after we've been asking for years. Like, what does he even do in the offseason? I don't know. I don't even know what he does. We got players jumping and leaning into players and going like that for fouls. Like, nobody wants to watch. Nobody wants to watch a free throw contest. Nobody wants to watch. We get say type of. We're tired of watching all these fouls. We're tired of watching all these refs call 50 freaking fouls in a game. We just want to watch hoops. I don't want to watch a game be decided by fouls. I don't. I want to watch. And that's why I honestly think they honestly should probably, if Adam Silver's going to have this many fouls to be called, they should just get rid of the bonus. So that way, from here on out, we can get rid of the whole. If you get rid of the bonus, players can still foul out. But now, at the end of games, players can still foul out, but you're going to open up an ability for more exciting end of games. Because at the end of these games, people have been talking about, what is the number one way to make the end of games more entertaining, and not just free throw shows where teams are just fouling each other. I think getting rid of the bonus, if they're going to call this many fouls, I think is a number one way to get rid of. Because now if you take away the bonus, now you can foul somebody, but it's not automatic free throws. You just pick up a foul, and you got to foul them again. You can't just foul somebody automatically. You have to wait till they shoot to foul them. So look at that. I just thought about this in 30 freaking seconds. If you want to have more exciting games at the end of games, unless, this team fouls, and this team fouls, shoot free throws, this team fouls, shoot free throws, get rid of the bonus. Players can still foul out. That's fine. Keep track of the fouls, whatever. But just get rid of the bonus, and you'll have games that are way more exciting at the end of the games, because there won't be a free throw show, because now I can't foul you and just continue on the line. I actually have to play. Like, you actually gotta go up and down the court. Nobody could just foul here, foul there. Now we got players actually getting shots up and real stuff going on at the end of games. Not foul this one, shoot a free throw. Foul this one, shoot a free throw. This team gets out that other way. We're gonna foul you, free throw. The other team goes and they foul free throws in a free throw contest. That I just thought about that in 30 seconds. That's what I'm trying to wake the hell up, right? Because that's what I'm saying. I thought about 30 seconds. He's been in that job for it feels like 30 years. He's still figuring this crap out. He's not even trying. But this is just an excuse. Dirt would make the league so much more exciting. Got rid of the bonus, or at least no. I just think get rid of the bonus for all 4 quarters. But get rid of the bonus. Think about how more exciting it would be. Then I can't. If I can't have to fire, you have to fire you on a shot. And guess what? You foul somebody on a shot, and they get an N1 ball game. So now, guess what? Teams aren't gonna foul anymore. They're not gonna be able to. They're not gonna be able to. So it's just like I just think that's what we have to. We have to get to. But listen, I just came up with that in 30 seconds. I really just thought about that. But it just like I just think it's a big excuse for Adam Silver. I just want to come in here and talk about that. That's what I was really passionate about. When it comes to Stephen A. LeBron, I saw Stephen A. apologize earlier today. I just think for Stephen A. He should have just let it go. I think when he came out and said, "Oh, I would have I would have socked his ass in the face and all that kind of stuff," like Stephen A. You can see right here, you're not socking anybody. I mean, I hit my pillow harder. Like he's not socking nobody. So for him to come out like, I just feel like but that's the kind of guy Stephen A. is at the end of the day. He is big on views and ratings and money. So he's gonna do whatever it takes to rack up money. But I'm on Stephen A. like, bro, you should not like. Why not just let it go and just be okay, LeBron? I mean, I wouldn't say settled, but we had a little spat, and I'm gonna let it go. I got stuff to worry about. Instead, he continues to add on to it and say he would have socked his ass in the face and then got run over by LeBron like a squirrel or by a car. Um, I just think Steven is wasting his time. I don't understand. I understand why he's doing it because he wants the views. Because First Take hasn't been crap since Max Kellerman. I think everybody can back me on that. Um, it just that's all he wants. That's all he cares about. So that's all ESPN cares about. I'm sure they're telling him like, "Hey, keep egging it on." You know what I'm saying? So I just find it stupid. I just thought he should have let it go a long time. Like he kept it going for no reason when it didn't need to keep going. And this is the result he's gonna get. But um, yeah, I just wasn't. I'm not a fan of how Steve has handled this at all. I think he's handled it pretty horribly. Um, and I was getting exposed. But yeah, I really want to come on here and just talk about the whole NBA discourse thing. It's the biggest freaking lie in sports history. I mean, damn near. I mean, I know it's bigger that or the mass telling us that Luca for AD was a fair trade or it was a smart trade. I don't know. I think Luca is a bigger lie, but it's up there, man. It's just this notion that oh well you gotta have a you gotta have I mean the people are watching the NBA because of discourse on it. That is not why. I'm telling you right now. I know niggas that don't even watch sport and like that is they don't watch it because of discourse. Like I've never heard anybody say that. I know niggas watch sports. They don't hear. I never heard them say, "Yeah, I don't watch because of the discourse around the NBA." That's not why people don't watch a sport, bro. It's just not entertaining. Like what? Like I'm so confused. What and it have to do with the sport? Like is sports entertaining or it's not? Flat out what it is. So yeah, that's about all I have to say. And if there's more news I want to come out here and rant about, I'll rant about it. Until then,